back to the Art Archaeologist channel, and I'm Corey. So today we're going to get off the beaten path a little bit and dig up the treasures of gems. So I just bought this book. I've always been into stones, and I have other books which are around here somewhere. But anyway, I just got this one because I really like how it's laid out. It gives you a ton of information. You get, like on all of them, you get properties, you get symbolic associations, then you get mythology and history, divinatory significance, healing and environment, uses at work and home, children and animals, psychic association, and how to recharge its energies. And each stone gives you all this information. It's a really neat book. I am not getting paid to promote this. I just bought it, and it's already starting to show wear and tear because I've been into it so much. Now, in my town, I'm in Colorado, not in my town, but in Denver, there was a gem show this weekend, and I am a serious sucker for gem shows. So what I thought I'd do today is show you my little haul I made. I saved up for this show so I could go shopping there. Here's some of the goodies I bought. Now, they dye a lot of Jasper, and I've had a dealer tell me, a gem dealer tell me, when in doubt, it's probably Jasper. So I don't know how true that is, but I do know that this is Jasper here. And then I've got these, I got a strand of these little round ones that were right next to these. And I got a whole strand of these triangle ones. They're buried down in here. And these are really beautiful. Now I have different, my book says different colors of Jasper, but I'm just gonna go through the one I have written down here. Let me show you. So the Jasper says divinatory significance. Green Jasper signifies that new energies are coming into your life and is good for fertility in any way. Orbicular Jasper reminds you to look for hidden meanings behind offers. Here's the African turquoise. Really pretty stone. I like it very much. And I just went ahead and went with the turquoise explanation, which is page 54. It's kind of a clunky video, but it's still fun. Divinatory significance of turquoise. You may be called upon to arbitrate in a quarrel, perhaps at work, or to speak out if you feel strongly about a matter. You may also need to take the lead to bring a matter or project to fruition. So turquoise to me would be the stone of peace and completion is what I would call that. And then this is from Africa, the man told me. Whether or not it's true, I do not know, but I'm going to trust that it is. And then we've got stabilized turquoise I got from the same vendor. And it's turquoise falls apart by itself, so they have to put binders in turquoise to make it stay stable. So we're going to go with the same explanation for that one, but it is really beautiful. I love it. I love making jewelry with all of these. So now sodalite blue, I have this beautiful stone here, and it kind of reminds me of marble. Be slow to speak and measure your words wisely in any situation where your opinion is asked or when making a decision. So I'm not sure what they're really saying there, but maybe it's if you work with volatile people or something like that, this might be a really good stone to wear just to kind of keep your cool around them, I would say. So we'll go with that explanation for that one. Now, you may know more than me. I'm okay at this, but I am by no means perfect, okay? So here is some more Jasper, and this is Picasso Gray Jasper. And my book is not great there's a lot of different colors of Jasper in here, but there's no gray. So, and it doesn't really give a very good explanation of jasper by itself. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave that one alone. If you know anything about gray jasper, I'd really love to hear it. I love this. I think it's another one that looks like marble to me, kinda. It's beautiful. This one is gray quartz, and gray quartz is not in my book, but I do have quartz in my book, and I think it's pretty easy to just use quartz. Goes with everything, right? So the divinatory significance of quartz. Quartz is the stone of the sun, of health, wealth, and happiness. When crystal quartz appears in a reading, you can be optimistic, especially about a planned new beginning. So I love quartz for everything. They say it's the stone of healing, and I think all variations of it carry the same original properties. But again, if you know anything, let me know. Now let's get into some of this. This is Snowflake Obsidian, and it's a really neat stone. These are tiny chunks of it, but I will show you the picture in the book for a better reference. And it's a black stone. It can be a little shiny, but it's got like, it looks literally like snowflakes fell on it. Here's an image of Snowflake Obsidian, a little bit clearer. And the divinatory significance is a stone that indicates new beginnings, hope after a setback, and gentle gradual improvement in an area of your life that has caused you pain. So black is the color associated with new beginnings. It's kind of like the color of in the womb, in the darkness, the birth of new things coming into fruition, but it's in that secret stage. So if you've got any new beginnings going on, like a new business, or you're doing a new art project or writing a new book, maybe keep it secret, just in that fragile stage of new beginnings. So that's the Snowflake Obsidian. I love that stone. Now these I'm confused on. I got some yellow and some green, and these are either bowenite or calcite. So I'm gonna just read bowenite real quick. Let me just let you look at the stone while I read. And the divinatory significance of bowenite is sometimes the kindest thing you can do is to stand back and let other people make their mistakes without interference. So, you know, I am a bit of a control freak, and I know a lot of moms that are control freaks. So bowenite might be a really good stone to wear, to kind of just step back and let the people in your life learn their stuff. And then here's the picture of it in the book. Now let's go over green and yellow calcite, because these seem to be, it really could be one or the other. Now the green calcite divinatory significance is you may seem to be giving more than you receive, but the balance will soon be redressed. So not to worry if you're given a little too much. It's almost like these deal with control and codependent issues, these stones. It's like they overlap. And then the yellow calcite on page 114. Divinatory significance. Calcite in all its colors and forms except for clear indicates the need for patience and for allowing life to take its course. Golden yellow calcite tells you to believe in yourself and maximize every opportunity to influence others quietly. Your success and influence will grow each day. Very interesting. I really like this. One more little paragraph here. Pale yellow calcite means you may find yourself having to accept put-downs of others temporarily, but time will vindicate you. White or cloudy calcite reminds you to take a step each day towards what would make you happy or any changes you desire. So calcite is a really good stone. I think I'm going to take these to the rock shop and find out what they are. We'll just keep moving on here. This is halite. Let me take a piece out so you can see it. This really, to me, looks like marble. There's a nice piece of it. And then I also got these halite bracelets, and they are much lighter than the pendants, but I think they still complement each other beautifully, just fine, you know? So now halite, page 42. I wanted to just have a little fun with you guys today with these stones. They've always intrigued me. Okay, white halite. There's white and blue, and I don't have any blue. I'm not going to go over the blue today. But the divinatory significance of white halite is you may need to touch home base for a while. Spend time in familiar places with friendly faces and draw on their loyalty and reassuring strength. So I would think this would even be a good stone to wear on a trip, especially if you're prone to homesickness, like maybe you travel a lot for business. This might be a really good stone to keep you grounded in your home life while you're abroad or just out traveling a bit for work or whatever. That's what I would use it for. And I would probably also wear it to like family barbecues or any kind of family get-together. I've got some more Jasper. I'm not going to read it again. I'm just going to show you what I've got. This, I love Jasper. And I think quite a bit of it is maybe lab dyed. I don't think these look pretty natural, but I've got some others that don't look as natural as this. But I wanted to show you that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then this one is really stunning. This is called Rainforest Jasper. And this almost reminds me of Leopard Jasper, and that is in my book, and I would like to read that one to you. Leopard Skin Jasper. Because this looks to me kind of like that. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone. Here's the picture of it in the book. So see, as you can see, it's quite similar. And I don't know if they are talking strictly about these colors or if they're just talking about the pattern, but we're going to go with it. So the divinatory significance of leopard skin jasper is drawing leopard skin jasper promises that spring is in the air, whether an emotional rebirth or practical steps towards the tomorrow you want. So that's pretty neat. I like that. Emotional rebirth. I think we all need that every now and then. So I think this is just a really pretty, pretty stone here. I want to get rid of this bag. I've got it sitting over here in my way, but it's got all my page numbers on it. So I went a little wild and got some of these amethyst pendants, and I was really attracted to them, first of all because they're amethyst, of course, and second of all because some of the work is done for me. They've already got the hole drilled and the little pendant thing in, and some of them have this gold foil tape around them, and then some of them just have it on top. But the price was good on these, so I picked up quite a number of them, and I got some smaller ones like this one. And I got this really neat one, which I'm going to keep for myself. It's like mixed with other minerals on the top there, and I'm really not sure what they are, but I just love this little piece. It's very interesting to me, that one. Okay, divinatory significance of amethyst. Amethyst indicates that you may be feeling stressed or exhausted. or have experienced difficulties recently and need to give gentle love to yourself until energy flows again. So amethyst, of course, is one of the most popular, and it's also one of my favorite stones. So it sounds like it's a very good rejuvenating stone. And I would wear one of these pendants, you know, just in times of exhaustion, and maybe in situations or around people that exhaust me. This would be a great stone to wear for that. And here's some garnet. And I love garnet, and this is really tiny chunks of it, which I was amazed I couldn't find. I really like the chunks instead of, I like the round beads like these, but I was after, and I did find some round garnet, and it was quite pricey. I was after the chunks, and this is all I could find were these little tiny ones. So I went ahead and picked them up. Big chunks of garnet are really beautiful because they're such a deep red color. I just really like it. Okay, so garnet, divinatory significance, says use the cheaper, round, dark red, almost opaque garnet in divination. Oh, I didn't know that when I was shopping. If you draw this stone, avoid anyone who is critical or discouraging if you are trying to achieve a goal that may attract envy or opposition. So I talk about this in my tips to becoming a great artist, and how sometimes when we're after a goal and we're succeeding and we're doing well, people around us can get very jealous of that, and some people handle their jealousy better than others. But I'm very much in favor of keeping my ideas and projects secret while they're in that vulnerable beginning stages. So garnet might be a really good stone along with Snowflake Obsidian to wear when you are developing a new idea or trying to write a new book, or you know what I mean, maybe that would be a good thing to use. So now I have this matte, where is it? Obsidian. There's Snowflake Obsidian, and then this is matte obsidian. So it's probably, let me see, I've got a different page here, it looks like. Okay, obsidian is different than snowflake. So this is matte. I got a strand of these little square matte obsidian beads, and they're really fun. And it says here, the divinatory significance is let old sorrows go, happier times are ahead, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You have a great deal of power you can use if you are not afraid to change the status quo. So I would say this is a stone of courage. When you really need to bump up your courage, maybe wear a necklace or a little medicine bag of this stone with you. That's a fun little one. Okay, here's some more jade. I'm just going to show you these. These are really beautiful. I found this vendor, and he was such a pleasure to work with. He was a young Asian kid, and I paid quite a bit for these. I bought 2 strands, and the first strand I bought was $20, but I got like 15 of these, so it really ended up being quite a good deal. And they are pre-drilled already on this side, so a lot of the work is done for me. I don't have to wire wrap these. And I went back because I wanted another. I figured, you know, the show's only here now and I want to have a bunch of these, so I went back and he gave me a deal for 16 on the second strand, so that was really nice. And then I got some little jade beads to go with those. These are just the same, only little rounds, just to complement the pendants. Now here's a really fun stone that I got. And I really think that this has Rhodochrosite in it, which is a pink stone. And I wanted to show you this one. I think this piece is, it's got a bunch of minerals in it, and it almost looks like petrified wood a little bit to me, but it just seems like it really got wrapped up in a lot of different minerals. Rhodochrosite is page 106, and it says, now I could be wrong about this stone, but I have another piece of it, and it looks very much like this with the pink, and this one's not a very good example. This one, yeah, kind of like this, and very much like this, and it is, the piece I have is Rhodochrosite, so we're going to go with that. It says here the divinatory significance. Drawing Rhodochrosite in a reading signifies that in love or in family relationships you may have to fight for what you want and need. This will bring greater happiness in the end than accepting second best. So if you're struggling and you're not getting what you want, I would be calmly persistent, and definitely when I'm dealing with that person or people, I would wear this stone. So I thought that was a little fun video to put on today. Okay guys, real quick, this was driving me nuts when I went to put it away. This is Kyanite, and they told me that numerous times yesterday and I just forgot. So this really gorgeous blue stone is Kyanite, and the book for divinatory significance says Kyanite is not used in divination. So I'm going to go over to psychic association, and it says Kyanite is one of the best stones for past life recall, especially for a series of connected lives over time, or if you are seeking to understand a present phobia or problem that seems to have no roots in your present world. The blades are also useful as a wand to repel negativity or whatever it is you wish to drive or cast away. And here's the picture. So I did not see any shards of Kyanite, but it's really a beautiful stone, and I'm very attracted to it. And I'll tell you what, every vendor I saw with this stone, it's expensive. I got a little tiny strand because this is all my budget would allow. I wanted bigger pieces of it, but of course they were really pricey for this Kyanite. Here is a really fun stone that I picked up at the show, and these are pre-drilled, which I was really happy about, and the way they just are beautiful little shards. This is called Phantom Quartz, and I wanted to kind of pick them up and let the light hit it. There's a lot going on in these. I got 3 of them. They were $2 a piece, and I would have gotten a few more, but they were, I got the biggest ones. Here's in relationship to my finger, and the rest of them were really small, so it was kind of disappointing because I would have liked to have at least gotten a couple more. But the book on Phantom Quartz says, I'm going to do the divinatory significance and the psychic associations. The divinatory significance says, focus on your inner world and for the moment keep your own counsel about matters dear to your heart. So it kind of goes with what I was saying about keeping stuff secret. And then the psychic, this is really kind of a fun little thing. Look through it to see benign ghosts at old houses or ancient sites. It actually sounds kind of spooky. Good for connecting with your spirit guides and with earth and air nature essences. So I just think that is a really fun stone. So I thought that was a little fun video to put on today, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you guys comment, and if you like this, I'm going to do more of it. I'm definitely going to be doing research because I want to make a bunch of jewelry for my store, and I've got a couple big orders coming, and I'd really like to have some significance attached to the jewelry that I'm making. So thanks for joining me today, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button below, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.